Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles, where we had just gotten through the whole bit of Faldio and Welkin falling out, and what I consider reasonable motivation on either of their parts.
Hey!
And oh right, okay, this is where we were. It said new before, but I hadn't looked at it. I thought it would still say new, but oh well. The morning of the 28th brought news of the Gallian forces' victory at Magyar. Though the exact figures are still unclear, it is safe to say that this win came at a significant cost of Gallian lives, which at least as many Imperial casualties to match, which is not terrible, which is not as good. There are many more Imperials than Gallians. That cost might have been far greater had a second Valkyria not emerged from among the Gallian force. In a duel fought with the lances and shields of legend, it was the Gallian woman who claimed victory, and the remaining Imperial defenses fell soon after. Though army officials have issued no comment on the Gallian Valkyria, the survivors of the Magyar operation likely have heard a thing for their lives. The European Human Rights Initiative has asked the continent's leaders to address mounting refugee problem. Armed conflict and displaced people have long gone hand in hand, but the current condition of Europa has refugee numbers higher than ever recorded, and the question of how to help them is fast becoming a paramount issue. Eri volunteers are slated to be sent to camps all over the continent to offer much-needed food and medical treatment to their inhabitants. Ben Tamal, an Eri spokesman, who has worked on behalf of refugees for 2 decades, stated man's hopes for peace are hollow without the will to cast aside superficial differences in race, nation, and religion in order to win it.
So, come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund?
I still have no idea what this does. Flower of the battlefield?
Thanks a million.
Really? Okay.
Come back and see.
Somewhere there are new episode, new reports. Just a second. There's somewhere there. I'm going to check something online, see if I can find out where these reports are put. Valkyria Chronicles reports. Where are these? Wait a minute. Let's do chapter select. Aha! There it is.
Report. Ellet embedded.
That's why I wasn't looking. I needed to go back and look at them.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot. That lieutenant looks softer than I'd expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends. But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts.
Nope, they didn't know
We'll
each
just
other
have to
before.
find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down.
You already have it jotted down. At
Goes
least
by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave? Right. The tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. Huh, she's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks dark-skinned to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture. You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you? Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts? Well then... The truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come, ready or not.
So what had happened is I looked up the reports, and the reports gave me a whole list of of the different reports that were available, and one of those was the parting of ways that we saw in the last video, and that shows up in the chapter book. So I just figured maybe they're in the book somewhere in the back.
Oh, there's Sergeant Potter, and Corporal Stark with him. Hey, guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
What, like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the First European War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment. It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Interesting. I had never knew that
Hey,
before.
Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls. So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
You're annoying.
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
My. So why's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Traumatic past experience with the Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time.
You're annoying. You're not a terrible person, but
Still,
you're annoying.
A veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky, but they're characters.
You're kind of annoying, not terribly annoying, I would say. I mean, you're amusingly annoying. I would hate to deal with you.
Boo!
Oh, hello, Miss Ellett. How are you?
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that? You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is Objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal. Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself.
Okay. This is going to be video is going to be all me looking at reports, isn't it?
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellett. Hard at work again, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Your cheeks look
Wait,
puffed up.
really? You're going to write an article about me? I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
I see, I see. So forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
Miss Ellett has that narrow, pointy face that's sort of fox-like they give to, and she even does the closed eyes thing that they give to characters like her, the kind of trickster, annoying characters.
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
You like putting your hand in front of your face.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you.
You're going to ask him about her.
First up, how do you feel about
Nope.
this war, as the son
I
of a
was
hero
wrong.
from the First European War?
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over. Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting
I
for?
think he just said that.
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior. Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
It got deep. And I'm no longer interested.
Great, we're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. But I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
I'm not making any promises. I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
It's a horrible thing to say, but I almost kind of wish that... no, I don't. I wish none of these characters died. I like all these characters. Largo's Passion!
Largo's Passion.
There's only 3 of these.
I'm starving. Why do they call us here at lunchtime?
Ugh, you always get snippy the minute your stomach rumbles, Largo.
Sorry, guys, have you been waiting long? I'll get right to the briefing. You may already be aware of the recent hike in food prices.
I do remember one worker at the mess hall mentioning that produce prices were rising.
Apparently the Empire has taken hold of the trade route farmers use to ship their stock.
Only
What'd you
one?
say?
Vegetable crisis grips Gallia. Not a very exciting headline.
You mocking the power of vegetables?
What? I was just... What's your problem?
Vegetables are like bombs packed tight with all kinds of important nutrients. Kids gotta eat them to grow up right, and the body's practically made of vegetables.
And if you don't eat them, you get things like scurvy. And I think scurvy is actually for fruits, but you know, malnutrition.
Which are like bombs?
In any case, Squad 7's next mission is to clear that trade route of Imperials.
All right, time to put the fear of veggies into these hips.
Okay, this is bizarre.
Fear of veggies? Is he serious?
There's an actual... Okay, there is an actual mission here. Okay, there are missions in these reports.
You will now be briefed on the operation.
The mission will be fought on the outskirts of Vassal. An enemy blockade has restricted traffic along this route. Fear of combat spilling over into civilian dwellings here prevents us from making this a large-scale operation. You'll have to leave your tank on the sidelines and lead a small force of foot soldiers into the village. Your objective is to destroy the 2 tanks standing by the road ahead. Oh, lovely. You're likely to face heavy fire from those tanks if you just march along the road. It may be a long way around, but you're better off heading through the village and securing a spot to attack safely. I'm afraid we can't spare a medic to accompany a team as small as the one you'll be taking in. No medic. Compound things, this is a night op. You'll be dealing with less visibility than you're used to. There will be no sightline to targets more than a certain distance away, and you can't spot them in action mode. Consequently, if even one of your soldiers falls in combat, you're to pull out immediately, mission failure. That's a lot of special conditions and requirements. Be extra careful as you plan each move out there. One final note, you won't have your tanks wireless set up, so you won't be able to issue orders during this mission. No spells! Okay. Can I save? Nope, not yet. Okay, position units. Who do we have? It looks like Elish, Welkin, and Largo. We'll put Rosie in as well.
All right, we're set to begin. Good luck.
The bastards blocking our veggies are here, ain't they? Let's bust some heads.
Shh, be quiet. You want them to hear us? This is a stealth operation with just a few soldiers. Lose anyone and the mission fails.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's go get violent for vegetables.
You want to work with me here, Largo?
Okay. I'm gonna save, because I've been forgetting to do that. Okay. Our objective is over here to blow up these tanks. Let's send Welkin.
Here we go. Hostile sighted! Take this!
I get the feeling we're going to be a little bit overpowered for this fight.
Yes!
Target silenced. Head for the next one.
Gotta love nature.
Maintain your lines.
Let's see what I can see from up here.
Hostile sighted!
Oh, that's a fairly good. line of sight. Okay, let's bring Largo, because we are going to have some tanks to deal with later.
Push forward.
Let's do this thing. Go down!
Okay, yeah, that was rather painful to watch.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Makes me wonder what it'd be like to take on some of the older skirmishes at this point. Quite a lot of shuffling around. My timer's about to go off.
Here we go. Take this!
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
Gotta love nature.
Did something just flash across the street?
Did something just flash across the screen?
Think you can secure that route?
Enemy sighted.
There you are.
Come in. I repeat, come in.
Okay.
I'm on.
Hello.
Go down!
Kind of scratched her up there a little bit.
Mwah.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Wonder if that was you doing all the shuffling about.
Just watch this. I lost visual on the target.
Hit. Switching to a new video. See you in a little bit.